My name is Johansson Askling from Blekinge Institute of Technology. I will talk about knowledge maturity. What we are addressing with knowledge maturity is imprecision and uncertainty in product development, which is illustrated with this stage gate model. The ambition is always to make as informed and as rational decisions as possible. Often, however, this rationality can be bounded or limited due to various reasons with limited information. We must make so-called satisficing decision instead. So what is then knowledge maturity? It is a way to diagnose how prepared we are to make decisions in terms of knowing how informed we are about the material we have. It is a way to have a meta perspective to the knowledge base when we make decisions. Why should we then be interested in knowledge maturity? Knowledge maturity is about facilitating a conversation about the knowledge that we want to make decisions upon. What do we know? How much or how well do we know it? To what extent is our knowledge certain and conversely uncertain? How will we go about assessing the knowledge maturity then? We can use a conversational tool which focuses on the applicability, the confidence and the quality of the knowledge base. This is the way the knowledge maturity tool looks like. It is a knowledge maturity scale that is ranging from level 1 to level 5. Level 1 is representing what's inferior knowledge, and level 5 is about representing excellent knowledge. We have here skipped levels 2 and 4 because they are trade-off levels that we can use for more flexibility. For each level we have definitions about what characterizes the knowledge precision and certainty. The scales have been further defined. Input information relates to the certainty of the input to the model or the activity being done. For example, how sure are we that there is a relation between the two parameters that we're looking at? The methods and tools, that's about the precision in the methods in themselves that would be used. How sure are we about the tool for the specific context and case, including how well it fits the purpose in a specific process phase? For example, it can be too early to use very detailed tools if we are at the first conceptual phase of a development project. Experience and expertise relates to the personal expertise and experience in the areas in which the task is being done. How sure are we about the skills and experience of the people that are responsible for the work? This is the way a more defined knowledge maturity scale can look. We have taken the definitions from the first scale and we have adapted them to the specific working areas of inputs, the methods and the experience. So how can we do to improve the knowledge maturity and getting better information? We can do rework, we can do mitigations, etc. We can work on developing or finding better tools. We could be finding better people or more applicable people in terms of collaboration. However, we can also think about if we can actually live with the inferior knowledge base, at least for the time being. For instance, if the information is not that critical. We can work with improving it with time. In parallel to the regular work that we are doing. It's not about spending excessive efforts on promising having better decisions that we're talking about here. It's about having more awareness of flaws that we might see in the decision base. We talk about the greatest values coming from discussions that stakeholders have, talking about these aspects around knowledge, negotiating the different values, trying to find a common ground. That type of deliberation is as important as actually finding the right knowledge or finding the right value. Knowing more about the knowledge base, that's what I'm looking with this tool. Thank you very much.